What's up YouTube? We got a special video today and something I've been waiting on for a very long time, the Sony FX3. So I've been wanting this camera for so long for the low light capability. It's a long list of stuff, but this ain't no review, this unboxing. Let's get right into it. So let's crack this bad boy open. Cause I know that's why y'all really came. Cause I did the same thing too. I've watched a lot of unboxing videos before I got mine. So you're gonna get the paperwork. Yeah, let's open this up. And we're gonna start from the small stuff first, then work our way to the big stuff. So let me see what this is. I think this is the charger. So we get a two-way charger for the batteries. I hope I get two batteries in here too. That'll be clutch. So let's get to this because it's kind of in the way of a lot of stuff. So this is the XLR handle that comes with the FX3. And you can pretty much put this into the camera and get immediate audio with this piece right here and plug in your cords here. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be using that. All right, let's see if there's anything else before we get to the actual camera body. All right, what else is in here? Is that it? Where my batteries? No, I ain't tripping. Is anything in here? Okay, nothing, just fill up space. So this is the actual camera body, but I want to make sure I cover everything else first. They make it hard for you. You gotta go searching and looking. All right, we got a battery. Cool. So it looks like, do we just got one? Okay, this is an extra slide for the top, I believe. And then, okay, is that it? They ain't give me another battery? Damn, I think that's all, folks. So we're gonna move this to the side. Last but not least, the main event. FX3. So the camera body on this is pretty solid. Been hearing a lot of folks loving the grip on this, and it feels pretty good. It's a little bulky. You get your HDMI ports, get your plugins for headphones, USB-C, and yeah. It's good. This is the FX3A. So when I was doing some research, I think they discontinued their previous FX3 because some parts that they had on the camera weren't getting made anymore. So they upgraded a couple things like the screen here, meaning how much better it is, but I'm gonna put it up here. But the screen is somewhat better, but in regards to losing, I think you lost a lot of that connectivity with like smartphones and things of that nature. That's nothing I really do for my shooting. So not too hurt about that one. So like I said before, the main reasons I picked up this camera was the low light performance with the top base ISO going up to 12,800, which is crazy. So, and on top of that, being a cinema line camera in this small body, on top of that as well. And also on my A7 IV, which I'm recording on right now, when I try to do slow-mo, like 60 frames per second, it has that crop, and I'm not a fan of that because when I'm trying to do content in my office isn't that big, so if I got a crop too, just don't do it for me. But with the FX3, it doesn't have a crop. You can do 60 and all the way up to 120 without a crop, and great feature there. So we got the body out the way. We know what it looks like now. So let me add a lens to see kind of what it looks like, kind of built out. And also I went ahead and got some extra gear for the rig. So I'm gonna put these on in sequence. I'm gonna put the stuff that came with it, and then I'm gonna add the lens, and then I'm gonna add all the extra stuff that I got so far because I plan on getting more. So let's get into a quick rig build. All right, so I got a ton of stuff over here plus my 24-70 Sigma lens. But first, like I said, we're gonna add on the top handle first. So all you do here is slide this on in here. Oh, they got a cover here. Let me take that off. All right, we're gonna slide this bad boy in here. And then boom, twist these down. Pretty easy. You can get a tool to make them real tight, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna use my hands. And boom, there you go. And I've seen a lot of folks complaining about like this, the back of the handle not being long enough, which is not. Especially if you got big hands, you're gonna be just gripping it with 2 fingers. So I got some extra stuff. So let's go ahead and throw the lens on first, and then we can complete the build out the rest of the semi-rig that I have so far. So starting to look like something already. All right, so now to the fun part. Let's build this bad boy out some. All right, so this goes here. I'm probably gonna speed this part up. Move too fast. Forgot to put on my cage. So most of the accessories here come from small rig. So wrong side. And truth to be told, this is my first time having gear with a cage. Having a cage in general. So I did this kind of backwards. I'm gonna be honest. I probably should have put the cage on first. So the cool thing about this cage is it has a little piece at the bottom where you can pretty much help you put everything in here instead of having to get like a flat head. Well, it might be easier low key, but this is getting the job done for now. Cage is on. Looks good. So far, so good. So, also, to add some more strength to the handle, this also came with this back part from Small Rig. So now we just gotta throw that on too. All right, so almost complete here. So one thing I do have, I have a monitor for my setup here, but don't want to put it there. So where do you put it? Another piece from Small Rig that I can put the monitor right through here. You can slide through this piece. So Small Rig probably thought of it all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it here. This middle part, and those little spikes kind of fit right in the middle of that. Okay, wrong tool again. All right, so now, this is from Portkey, and I'm gonna put everything that I have in the description below. So y'all can go check that out if y'all want to add anything to y'all cage setup. And this last piece here is for like holding your HDMI cord in place, but we're not gonna wire everything up today, so we're gonna skip that. Slap a battery in here. And one thing I like about this cage is it has this piece that comes out, because without it, it's hard for the battery slot to open. So, all right, so now we have power. And it took me some looking around for a second too, because the on switch on the A7 IV is up here, but on this one it's right here. So it took me some time to locate that, and now we're in business. So I got this camera to be my A camera for videos like this, And my A7 IV that I'm recording on now is going to be my B camera. So, and also when I'm doing client work where we're doing like documentary style or interviews, I definitely want to have that 2 camera setup. And I just think it makes for cool shots, you know, for social media. Different angles always add to the project, and I love that. So we all about the creativity, and I can't wait to get in the field with this camera. Like, look at this. Beautiful. Like, just a beautiful setup here. And I can't wait to fully rig it out because I'm gonna make this bigger and add one of those V-mount batteries and everything like that, and really dive deep into my videography work. And getting this FX3 is gonna definitely take me to the next level. So I just gotta worry about my lens dropping. All right, y'all, that's pretty much the conclusion of my video on my new Sony FX3. And I can't wait to start shooting on this camera, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get a little bit more creative in my content, and this camera is gonna for sure take it to the next level. Is my A camera, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I still love my A7 IV, but I think it's been demoted to my B camera, and this is for sure my A camera. So y'all stay tuned, and if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and most of all, subscribe. And until next time, folks, peace. All right, let's get this thing set up.